Hey everyone, so Vicseed sent me this really cool phone holder. Check it out. This is an S32 Plus, but it'll hold the Galaxy Ultras, the iPhones, the biggest iPhones, the Pros, everything. It's got a magnet, super strong, phones aren't going anywhere. More details to follow, stay tuned. Good for the Model 3, Model Y, mounts to the back of the screen, and easily one of my favorite things about it, folds away. Just like that. It can be found on Amazon, all the links below. I'm gonna do an unboxing, show you how to mount this the best way for you, and then tell you how to set your phone up for this magnet. The video is all chaptered out below. You can skip ahead or all around, whatever you need. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, the magnetic car mount. All right, it's gonna be good. Ooh, it's got some weight to it, assuming it's a magnet. Whoa, oh my God. Okay, I just stuck this thing to my metal wall here and I almost couldn't get it off. Wow, okay. Okay. Accessories, install template frame, other accessories here. I'm assuming these are magnetic rings to put on your phone or in the case. Is double-sided tape. Ah, okay, so this is the part that actually is going to stick to the car. Oh, that's kind of nice. Got a lot of adjustment there. And this folds back, which is like one of the really coolest parts of this mount. Tells you all about the warranty right there on the cleaning cloth. 365 days. That's pretty good. Oh, look at this. Another like measuring tool. Adhesive tool card. You know, one of the really good things about this tape, they use this on everything on cars. Literally, to the wings they put on cars, to the outside of cars. A lot of the carbon fiber parts I have on the outside of my car, they're all stuck to the car with this VHB tape, which can work really, really well. And what's nice about it is when you do want to take it off, you can warm it up, heat it up a little bit, take it off, and you might get a little adhesive residue, maybe, and they give you this little scraper type card to remove it. Whatever you do, if you don't use one of these, get a plastic scraper. Use a plastic scraper. All kinds of instruction. Well, you know what? You're watching this video, so you don't even need this. You got me. Okay, loosen this up. Pops in there. Kind of tighten it down, and the tighter you make this, the less this wants to move. But otherwise, you've got, that's a pretty good amount of rotation there. All right, let's talk about some different options here. I have an Android phone and I don't have any of that Apple MagSafe stuff. And the MagSafe is basically this magnetic ring. The Apple phones come with it built in. This phone, while it has some magnetic properties to it, I wouldn't really trust this entirely. You know, it will hold it like this, but not really like this. Let me explain this real quick too if you're not aware. These MagSafe rings, this is a magnetic ring just on the outside so that you could take this phone and still charge it conductively. So those charging pads where you lay your phone down, it will still charge if it's MagSafe already, or you put one of these rings on there, these metal rings, because you can still charge within here. Now, if you were to put one of these old school metal plates on here, you're going to block that conductive charging. I personally don't use those pads, but a lot of people do. Now, the issue becomes, I need to add this ring to my phone. Again, it doesn't have MagSafe built in. Or let's say your phone, even Apple phones, they have MagSafe built in, but when you put a case on it, you're introducing another layer here, which reduces the magnetic strength. Let's say I were to mount this metal ring to the phone. By the way, that's what this is for. If you wanted to mount this precisely, you could use this. You've got the rulers on both sides, so you could really center this thing up. For now, though, what I'm going to do is just kind of test it out. So if you wanted to stick it, you would, you know, pull this off, this backing off, stick it to there. I'm just going to place it here for now, put the case on. Okay, so if we look at that, this is pretty good, actually. But, yeah, so it will slide off more this way, obviously. You kind of have to see how it does. Every case is going to be different. The thickness of the case matters, but you need to try this on your case. But if you wanted to really make sure that this thing sticks well, honestly, the best way to do it is to mount it on the outside, because when you have metal to metal, I mean, this sucker's strong. So if you stick this to the outside of your case, you're not going to have a problem with this magnet holding on. All right, let's get this on the car. All right, let's look at the install. This is some heavy-duty 3M VHB tape. This stuff sticks like crazy, and what's also great about it, though, is when you do want to remove it, you can. That's why they give you that card, a scraper, basically, to get in between there. So this can be removed. However, when you do stick it on there, it is really stuck. Also, let's say you mount it and you decide that you want to change the location or put it on another car, whatever. They do give you a spare double-sided piece of tape. Okay, so now let's look at the install. They give you this, which might be able to help you out. This is designed to be put in the corner here. And if you remember, this is adjustable here, so I don't know, I'm just going to kind of put it in the middle. Use the cleaning wipe for sure, okay? Clean the back of this off really, really well. While this works well, it's not going to work well if it's greasy, dirty back there. Then you're going to peel the backing off of this. Maybe use this frame or maybe not, and I'll get to that in a minute. Peel it off, put it back there, and then hold it in place for a good 30 seconds, all right? Put some pressure on it. Here's what I want to talk about. So it's designed to be right here like this on an angle, so that if you saw the pictures, so you could have it up like this or sideways like this. And then again, depending on where you have it, you can move this in or out. Get it to where you like it, use this or not, and then stick this back on. Now, what I am not sure of is whether or not I want my phone to be here or like this. Oh, also, I don't know if you noticed, I've got a swivel screen. Check my other video on this swivel screen. This honestly is the best feature ever. It's got to be my favorite aftermarket feature, is having this swivel screen. If you don't have a swivel screen, I don't know what you're doing, because once you have it, you will never go back. So they say to wait 24 hours before you actually mount your phone on here and use it. That's really just due to the properties of this tape. Again, hold this down, put some pressure on it for at least 30 seconds, about a minute or so. You have, I can't remember what 3M says the spec is, something like 60, 70, 80% of the strength of the tape is pretty much immediate. 100% strength really doesn't come into play until 24 hours later. So they recommend 24 hours before you put your phone on there. So, all right. We'll wait another day. All right, so check this out. Boom. We could do this. We got some tilt. This way, this way. You can reach back here, push that little button. And look at that. You can push it back in there. You could tilt this in, bring it closer to you. Look at that. Look at that. So you want to run Google Maps, a better route planner, tilt this all around, up, down, this way, that way. You can turn the little knob back here to make it harder to swivel. I set mine up just on the side here. This would actually be cool. I'm almost regretting not putting it up here, because then I kind of have the choice. If you don't like the way you did it, you can pull this off, use the other piece of double-sided tape, and move it to where you want, which is awesome. This thing looks nice and clean and neat. Now, the best part about this, all right, there are a lot of different phone holders that I would try and I would use, but I didn't like having them permanently out. And with this, look at that. Boom, it's gone. It's gone. Okay, I don't see it anymore. Just like that. But you want to use it again? Boom, pull this out. And by the way, this tape in the back, this is super strong on there. I waited the 24 hours. This is one day later. And yeah, this sucker is on there. I'm really stoked about this. I like this. I'm liking this a lot. Yeah, and like I said, definitely get one of these tilt screens already. These are definitely two of my favorite upgrades right now. And in case you wanted to see it from my view, this is really eye level. If you like this video at all, please like and subscribe. I do all kinds of reviews, DIYs, Tesla stuff mostly. Thanks.